Pakistan could once again begin importing Iranian crude oil following the temporary easing of U.S. sanctions on Tehran, reopening the possibility of sourcing discounted crude and refining it domestically into higher-value petroleum products. Industry experts say local refineries are technically capable of processing Iranian crude, but commercial and operational challenges remain, particularly because Iranian crude produces large quantities of furnace oil, for which Pakistan now has limited domestic demand. Pakistan Refinery Limited previously imported Iranian crude under a long-term agreement with the National Iranian Oil Company. However, imports ceased after U.S. sanctions were imposed, and no Iranian crude has entered Pakistan since. A former head of a major Karachi refinery said the changing geopolitical situation and the temporary lifting of sanctions have reopened the possibility of imports, although the outlook beyond the next 2 months remains uncertain. He explained that Pakistani refineries can process Iranian light crude, but its relatively high furnace oil content makes it commercially unattractive because demand for furnace oil has fallen sharply as the power sector has shifted away from using it. The expert said the economics would ultimately depend on pricing. If Iranian crude is sold at prices comparable to Arab crude without offering a meaningful discount, refining it in Pakistan would not be commercially viable. He noted that Indian refineries continue to process Iranian crude because they operate advanced deep conversion facilities equipped with hydrocrackers, hydrocokers, and residue fluid catalytic cracking units, allowing them to efficiently convert heavier crude into higher-value products such as petrol and diesel. Pakistani refineries, by contrast, lack similar technology, limiting their ability to process heavier grades efficiently. Over the past 16 years, most local refineries have shifted from processing sour heavy crude to lighter and sweeter crude to improve profitability and long-term sustainability. The expert added that if Pakistan upgrades its refineries in the coming years, it would gain greater flexibility to process heavier Iranian crude grades. At present, local refineries meet around 80% of Pakistan's diesel demand following changes in crude processing and refinery modifications. However, diesel demand has weakened due to high inventories, with refineries continuing to operate at maximum throughput. Pakistan's diesel sales fell to 455,000 tons in May, down 32% year-on-year and 17% month-on-month. Diesel production reached 4.958 million tons during FY25, while output stood at 3.787 million tons during July-February FY26. Diesel imports totaled 2.037 million tons in FY25 and 1.239 million tons during July-April FY26. Among domestic refiners, only Pak Arab Refinery Limited operates a mild cracker unit, while other refineries still lack hydrocracker technology needed to maximize production of cleaner fuels from heavier crude. Pakistan Refinery Limited is currently pursuing its refinery expansion and upgrade project, while engaging with the government on amendments to the brownfield refinery policy and restoration of the taxable status of petroleum products. The project would double PRL's crude processing capacity from 50,000 barrels per day to 100,000 barrels per day, virtually eliminate high-sulfur furnace oil production and enable the refinery to produce Euro V-compliant petroleum products. According to Topline Securities analyst Sania Irfan, Pakistan could also benefit significantly through lower import costs. The country imported nearly $17 billion worth of petroleum products and fuels in 2025. Historically, Pakistan purchased Iranian crude at discounted prices compared with imports from Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, with similar discounts still reflected in current pricing for Iranian light and heavy crude. She estimates that importing 10 to 20% of Pakistan's petroleum requirements from Iran at discounted prices, combined with lower freight costs, could generate annual savings of between $170 million and $340 million.